Hello friends, welcome. Okay. You might have repeated a pattern, friends. Just sharing that one, and it hurts. It hurts. But it hurts less than it used to, and you're getting better at not necessarily not repeating it, because we did just repeat the pattern, but you're getting better at recognizing it, and therefore you're getting better at walking away from it, and then at some point it'll be something you won't even have to deal with anymore. So I feel strong enough that we don't have to hold affirmations, but I do prefer to hold affirmations, always mentioning that the card reading is for the highest good and protecting the collective. No evil or weapons of evil will penetrate the reading. No essences of maliciousness can arrive here in these cards. I don't have those intentions, and therefore any lingering energies that don't belong must take your exit. And I'd like to see what the advice is for collective. I wonder if this is just maybe I need to work out of the downloads, but okay, Spirit, I'm gonna work out the downloads first. So I'm seeing citrus fruits. You could really like fruity perfumes, or maybe your person wears like fruity, like florally, clean smelling scents. And maybe that's how you're gonna tell, is maybe you have what's like the psychic scent. You might be able to smell them when they're not around, or you might be able to smell like an inner child. Like the other day, and I say the other day, this was like a few weeks ago, I smelled Play-Doh, and I'm like, why am I smelling Play-Doh right now? There's absolutely no Play-Doh whatsoever. Three of Wands. Or I'm picking up spiritual gifts, okay? It could just be maybe one at a time is showing itself, or maybe you may have one that's like really overpowered, or one that you underestimate, or a lot of people make you believe that you're crazy because you've got this way of knowing things that they don't want you to know. So they gaslight you out of it, is what I'm hearing. And that's like, maybe that's part of the pattern you repeated, is I'm just really getting chosen ones. Like you were put here to help others, and so therefore you attract people who need your help. But then understanding that not everyone is ready to receive your help or wants your help. I'm getting the sense that you maybe have given unwarranted, unsolicited advice, and then people got really mad at you and made you the problem. And even maybe to a point of made you out to be something that you're not, because they were trying to escape themselves, so they put themselves on you. Like they projected. Oh, Tower card. I'm getting so many gray cars and white cars right now, and palm trees. Something very significant about the beach. And someone drives a truck. Someone definitely drives a truck and enjoys off-roading. And music could be speaking to you right now. It's giving clairaudient. If you hear music in your head, you're definitely clairaudient. Judgment. And you're just like, why is this song stuck in my head? because Spirit's trying to give you a message through that song, or you may notice like certain songs will stand out to you, and it might even just be super aligned with what you're going through. It could be someone telepathically sending you energy. What else does collective need right now for the highest good then? I'm hearing someone has kids, right? And the dynamic didn't work out because someone was trying to trap you. Like, just when they thought that you were gonna take an exit, they felt threatened. Everything that you shared, everything that they've given felt threatened, so they trapped you. Of course, that's not everyone, but there is individuals in collective where this is part of the blockages between you and your like real person. Like, there's someone here that collective really wants. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles has been wanting to show, and then the Queen of Pentacles flipped. Oh, that was the back of the deck. King of Pentacles reversed. It's really giving, this person knows what they want, and they know they want you, but there's blockages in the way. It's also giving like repeating patterns until you learn, and then when it's just like waking up one morning and being like, they were right in front of me this whole time. And then they're also like, oh my gosh, I can see why they made the decisions they made. Like, maybe back then they didn't have that clarity. Like, someone was definitely more egoic, and the other was more intuitive. So the intuitive one knew, this is my person, this is divine, this is meant to happen. Like, it was a really strong feeling of them, in them. But intuition is past, present, and future. So it's giving this individual, the intuitive individual may have been ahead of themselves and was like, we're getting married, and it freaked out the person who's egoic, because the person who's King of Swords, it's giving like the communication of this is going to be successful, and like knowing how successful it is, it freaked the other person out, because they're not used to someone who just knows and is that strong and confident in just knowing, in their knowing, and also in their communication. And then it's also giving like when you have someone who's safe, you are able to you feel like you could do anything, and that involves bad things. Okay, so this person kind of had to get the bad out of their system, and maybe they did it when they thought that it was safe to do it with you. That's not fair to you by any means, of course. I'm validating you on that one, but I'm validating that you're a safe person for your person, or vice versa. It might have been you. Maybe you're the one that fucked up. Either you or your person, somebody here fucked up because they had to repeat a cycle to learn. They had to repeat something to learn it. Yeah, and now someone's grieving an old version of themselves, or grieving like what they did to their person. It's giving focusing on things falling apart and not seeing what could be like right in front of you, which is a healthy connection. That Two of Cups is giving healthy connection. But Knight of Pentacles reverse is giving someone's taking their time now. I think earlier someone was in a rush, and now they realize the importance of taking their time. And I'm also hearing like doing the work to deserve you. Like there's a lot of catching up to do. There's a lot of making up to do is what I'm getting. Oh, that Knight of Pentacles again. With the 9, Knight and the 9, that's cute. So someone sees like how independent you are. You never needed them. They probably, I'm getting naivety a little bit. Like someone thought that you were innocent and naive and you didn't know better, and but you actually did. It's giving playing dumb, like someone's smarter than you think. They were dumb and they projected how stupid they are onto you, I guess, is a little bit of what happened here. Yeah, someone's definitely trying to take back some of the shit that, like, they realized they should have given you the offer you deserved from the beginning. But they weren't in a place to do that. They didn't have the capacity for it. Like, it's giving right person, wrong time. And I know not everyone believes in that, but it's giving, like, some people just, it's like when someone decides, I want this person, and the other person's like, oh, I want this person too, then it's like orchestrating the healing journeys to try and be aligned. And it's like everyone's on their own healing journey, on their own pace, on their own whatevers. And it's like aligning the two things is like, okay, well, we have to push this one forward to motivate them, and then we have to push this one back because they're not meant to just like give everything right now, because we're only placing them as a sense of motivation because this person's not doing the work. But then this person's gonna want to do the work if they had something dangling in front of them, like as an incentive. So then it's like, then now this person's doing the work, but then this person's like maybe doing too much work, and the other person's like, they got pushed back, so they felt disappointed because they're like, well, what the heck, why did the universe orchestrate this and I don't get to have it? And so they are like falling behind because they're now sitting and wallowing in self-pity and sadness. And it's just like this this like interesting race of like trying to get to the same spot, but like it's like two people want each other and there's blockages. 12-12 as I'm saying that, and it's crazy, y'all. Two people who are meant to be together are going to be together. They're gonna be together. But then there's also values or systematic, like maybe core things that, like, say someone's religion is like, when you're married, you don't divorce, you know, or like for the kids, like it's like stuff like that. That's kind of a little, it's like suffering, right? And just because you've experienced someone that you're supposed to be with doesn't mean that there aren't other people you're supposed to be with either. Like, it's giving vibe tribe. Like, you could be with anyone who is in your vibe tribe and probably be very happy. But then there's also like the one that got away, because I was kind of channeling the one that got away earlier. And what's that about? It's like triggering, right? Like, so maybe someone was a bad human, and then the universe orchestrated for a good human to be experienced. And then the bad human chose not to change. And so then the good person had to walk away. Eventually. It could have been quick or eventually, right? And it's giving enough for the bad person to experience what love is and something worth changing for. And then the bad person sort of spiritually wakes up and goes, oh my God, I can't believe I did that to someone who wasn't bad like me. Like, they thought that everyone was like them, because like, you know, if you can recognize it, then you are it. So recognizing beauty, like the beauty you see in others, definitely see that in yourself. The ugliness you see in others, see that in yourself. And you may even just be neutralized, and just, you know the difference, and so you know how to keep the peace. But it's giving someone's on search for their partner, and it's just like interesting messages here. Someone's letting go of the extra stuff, that's for sure. But there are things that maybe you're not seeing because of ego. What you're used to isn't going to always be what's best for you. You got to go and get what's best for you. Manifest it in. And don't expect it to be right around the corner either. It may have to be one of those things where you're pushed out of your comfort zone and you're doing new things, or you're like, it's giving being surprised, or I'm also hearing your smile can change someone's mood. Being able to see it is like if someone's having a bad day and then like you walk past someone and you smile at them and then like they have to force a smile back, it can change the course of the rest of their day. But also, if you're just gleaming, it's like maybe you're making people sad as well, because it's almost like they wish that you would choose them. Oh my goodness, King of Wands reversed. Like, they see you being attracted to things that you shouldn't be attracted to, and they're like, oh my gosh, they're repeating. When are they going to learn that I'm the one for them? When are they going to learn that I would treat them right? Like someone's holding this in their heart. It's windy over here, so it's giving winds of change, right? And then I'm also picking up, earlier I was thinking of birds, and how in one of my videos I was talking about birds can be trying to validate you here or show you signs. So if you're thinking of an individual, you may see 1, 2, or 3 birds or more birds. And whether you see 1 bird or 2 birds or 3 will indicate, you know, should you fly solo on this idea? Should you connect with that person? Or it may even reveal, like, is there an extra person that is being hidden from you? Oh, I have the deck and it was the 9 of Swords. That does not feel good. Someone, the way that they've been using their throat chakra is not, like, I think they have recently become self-aware of how they use their throat chakra and how it may have hurt you. And I'm hearing like someone doesn't want you to be the one that got away. Like I think they want to change like pronto. They want to change now. But for some, it's unfortunate that they didn't change now, that they may take forever to change. And it's like, your life, act as if your life depends on it, because it does. Like, your life experience is not like life and death, but you know. We have Ace of Swords as the back of the deck, and I'm flipping open to the 4 of Pentacles. With this 4 of Pentacles, it's like, don't let someone make you feel like you can't move on or you shouldn't move on. If it's best for you, it's what's best for you. Maybe you're what's best for this person, but what is best for you? Like, you gotta like tap into that, because a connection is giving, you're going to feel your feelings and that person's feelings. Especially when you think about, if you've been thinking about your person, you're going to be like, you're like opening up that portal for their feelings to come straight in. And that's where maybe you're also picking up on someone's depression or sadness, and you're like, okay, like you either check in on them or you don't. And then you either realize that maybe that's not how you're feeling, maybe that's how your person's feeling. Your body is definitely going to tell you and show you signs of what's good and what's not in the connection as well. Oh, it's giving, maybe you felt that this person has options, and vice versa. But this Eight of Cups reverse is giving someone's not letting, okay. Someone's trying to, someone's demons have a hold on a person here where it's giving haunted by your past. But you can't escape your past. You've got to acknowledge it, accept that that's the kind of person you are. Stop pretending you weren't that person and move on with your life. I'm hearing career path. Someone's distracting themselves too much with their career path. Death. Or maybe you're like really influenced by those that are in your workspace. The Death reverse with the 5 of Wands in the back of my, okay, so yeah, definitely someone's doesn't want you to use your intuition because that's your way of knowing things that people don't want you to know. But you hold space, the universe will reveal it. It's giving like lightning will strike, or, you know, like the bad karma that's due for them will strike. But not when you're close to them. It's giving, if you're a chosen one, you're protected and there's a veil of protection around you. So being around you or being connected to you extends that veil of protection. But then if you're like, I need space, I need boundaries, you speak it to the universe is like, okay, now's our chance to show them that, you know, what's really going on. There was someone who like opened a portal of like flirting with me and turning my feelings for them on. And then, so I had feelings for them, and then they were hurting me without me knowing that they were hurting me. And then I was just like, something feels off. Like, let me just like take care of myself. Let me love myself. And then lo and behold, you know, car crashes are happening, or people, their phones are being stolen, their wallets being stolen, they're being mugged, like heart attack. It's giving like the degree of which how bad they are for you is going to be what the bad karma looks like. I also had someone who like they had a minor fracture, and then like they ended up getting compensated to be off of work, and it granted them other good things in their life, if that makes sense. Like, it's just giving like it could be bad, but it doesn't have to be that bad. Like, because sometimes the hurt was unintentional, like they truly didn't mean to hurt you. But the fact that you were hurt is giving you were hurt. So they had to, your angels will show up as demons for someone who hurt you. Right? And it's like, oh my goodness, this person is resistant to change. Someone's stubborn here. Oh my goodness. It's giving like, go in a different direction. It's okay. I'm hearing What's Love Got to Do With It by Tina Turner. 4 Wands. What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? That 3 of Swords reverse, we love to see it with the 4 of Wands. I love to see that. I'm going to end the reading here, friends. I see 2, 4, 3, 4, so I think that's a cool little thing. Okay, bye friends, stay magical, and this was Magic with Melly, channeling the magic, which is you. Bye.